Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we are taking a look at this game called Spinmaster, which was released in 1993 and developed by Data East. It was developed for the NEOGEO system. As you might know, I don't get too much hardcore gaming time currently, and well, I'm using the time to spend it with my family, as well as looking into some consoles that I don't know too much about, and I stumbled upon the NEOGEO, which is like an arcade system, and it seems like there are very interesting titles, and I stumbled upon this game called Spinmaster, and as you can see, the sprites are pretty big and it's very colorful, and yeah, I thought it looked very cool, so I just thought by myself, let's try to once you see it. So as you can see, the first bit didn't went that well, so I'm restarting here. You have 3 buttons: an attack button, a jump button, and a bomb button. And here you can see that the evil Dr. Robotnik twin ripoff kidnapped your girlfriend. And you're basically going through 5 levels and try to get her back, and also try to find a treasure map or pieces of a treasure map. It's like a platformer run and gun hybrid thing, and you can jump on enemies' heads. So you have all these goons. The greenish ones, they just punch you. The red ones, they throw knives. And the bigger dude, they punch and have some kind of an uppercut. And you have different weapons, as you can see. You have an ice spikes, you have fire, and you have the shurikens that I grabbed. The shurikens are probably the strongest weapon in the game. And you can jump on the heads of enemies, which is interesting, and I found out that you don't necessarily need to jump on their heads. You can just jump and then hit them with your body, and that will hit them as well, which is kind of interesting, but I didn't explore it too much. So here's the first boss. It's the evil doctor in this kind of airplane, and you can just basically stand on the plane and just shoot him, so nothing too crazy. What's interesting to know is that you cannot stockpile bombs. So bombs are used for extra score, and now on the next level I will start again with 2 bombs. And also you won't recover any health, so that's interesting to know, because you have this health bar. You can take 3 hits and then you lose a life, and you basically don't want to get hit. You have this hidden treasures. There's no indication where they are, you just need to find out by playing. This is pretty bad. I got hit twice already, and you basically don't want to do that. There are 2 hidden extents. I die here. It's pretty early in stage 2, and I just thought by myself, let's just try to get as far as I can, and you guys might know from other games, from other arcade style games, that this can take some pressure off you. You just play more naturally, and we will see how that goes. The stages are often divided into scenes, so this is still stage 2, scene 2, and you're in this mine cart. You cannot fall out of the cart. If you jump, it will just follow behind you, and you will always land in this minecart again. You can also see down on the left that I play on HitBox, and you can see my inputs. And I set up a rapid fire button because I'm not too much into mashing buttons. So that's why I hold this one button pretty much a lot of the time that I'm playing. If you want to play the game and you use a autofire button, you should know that you cannot move when you autofire, so you cannot walk. That's the way to put it. You cannot walk, but you can still jump. So you could probably just play a jump and gun if you wanted to. But yeah, I'm mostly using this autofire. It just helps me to be careful of my body, of my finger in this case. So this is stage, still stage 2, but it's themes 3, and it seems like you're in some kind of pyramid and you need to go upwards. And what I had this feeling while playing that I want to go fast, that I want to speedrun this game, but this is a stage where you should go slowly and see what the fire does, how the patterns are, so you can go through, wait and jump, and jump to trigger the next enemies, that you can fire them from below and they don't hit you. It's just a safe way to not lose too many lives. And I also got hit twice. You can jump up here and jump down right ahead, like most other platformers that you probably know do the same thing here. And we have the first very important point in the game. If you jump on the first platform, you need to be careful, otherwise you get hit by the flames. And you wait here, you have to go up and jump. I will do it now. And you get the hidden chest with the first 1-up of the game, and you really want to have that. So go on here, jump on the next platform, wait, and there's another hidden chest, jump, and you get a bomb up. So we have 4 bombs right now. Jump onto the next, and kill the mummy. Go over here, kill the next mummy, and here's the next hidden chest, which is important, and you get some life bar back. I'm using a bomb here because it can be pretty tricky to go upstairs over there without getting hit by the mummies. So I found that this was the safest way for me. And as you can see, I'm just hitting the mummies from below so they don't hit me. And that's the stage 2 boss. This one is the hardest in the game, I think. That's why I'm using all the bombs. I'm not playing for score, I just want to beat it. Best case scenario without losing any health, but as you can see, it didn't work out that well. The bomb usage is not the best in this case because, as you could see, I didn't hit them too much, but in the end, yeah, it went quite good. Stage 3 for me is some kind of speedrunning stage. You will see it in a second. First you go up here because there's a hidden chest and you get some life back. And now just run, jump to go over all these obstacles. This is the easiest way for me, especially here. I go over, you have the Super Mario turtles just directly ripped off from Super Mario. And that's the scene 1. So for me personally, that was the best way to go through this stage. Here you have another, well, this time it's not minecarts, it's this boats. You can see we have the fire weapon over there, but you or I wanted to keep the shurikens because they are firing in this 45-degree angle. So you can fire a little bit upwards and straight. And this covers so much distance that yeah, it helps a lot to kill the enemies. Got hit there, quite unfortunate, but yeah, we still trying to get as far as we can. So that's why I was not too mad about it. You need to avoid these fontaines. Just wait and go between them. Go between them. You can also not fall out of this boat, so if you jump, it's the same as in the minecarts, the boat will follow every time. You can see the inputs on the left if you're interested, and yeah, here we are, next boss. And this is a dragon. It's probably one of the easier bosses, or the easiest boss. I normally don't need bombs, but yeah, I just Because I'm not playing for score, I'm just using them. So this is the hardest pattern. You just need to know that he will follow it up with a ground attack, more or less. You need to jump it. And yeah, that's the dragon already. So the stage 4 is pretty nasty. It's, for me personally, it's the hardest stage because, yeah, just because the water level rises and sinks, and if you know any Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario games where this happens, you know you cannot be touched by the water. And I'm also trying to kind of speedrun it using a bomb here, because for me it was the safest way to go through the stage without losing health. Just waiting here so the water goes down and I can move over. And as you could see, I did some kind of jump and gunning. But now we're in scene 2. There's no water in this scene. You have this kind of yeah, what is it? Statues. There you get a hidden bomb. Don't miss that. You have the statues and they kind of yeah, slowing you down a little bit. So there's no real way around as far as I know, and yeah, it's slowing you down, so you have to take this stage a little bit slower. This was a panic bomb. Or I missed the input. I'm not quite sure. Maybe a panic bomb. I jumped on the first pillar to trigger the enemies, so they come over. Second pillar, and you can avoid one of this native inhabitant dudes because he jumps in the pool. Teabag the fire button because we don't the fire attack because we don't want it. We will stay with the shurikens. So that was a little bit unfortunate. I didn't want to do that, but yeah, there wasn't enough. You have enough jumping power to go over the gap. I think, or we saw that. So stage 4, yeah, stage 4, scene 3. Here you can get a bomb and you can get some health back. Very nice of the devs that you get some health back, because it's pretty hard in this game to get health back. That's why you don't want to get hit. Speaking of not getting hit, I got hit, of course. Yeah, trying to avoid the dudes. You can throw the knives out of the air. You can also jump onto the knives and yeah, you can destroy them. But I wouldn't advise to do that. So I used the bomb here because yeah, there are a lot of enemies and I didn't want to get hit before the next boss. Speaking of not getting hit, I got hit, of course. So here you have another hidden chest to get a bomb, and yeah, we are at the boss of stage 4. And you have Blue Slimer. So if you like Ghostbusters, you have Blue Slimer. Oh, you have this slide. I forgot to talk about it. If you press A and B together, you can slide. But this is the only time I really used it and needed it. If the boss is transforming into this weight, you cannot hit him. It looks like he only has this pattern, but that's not true. I had a missed input. I didn't want to jump. I'm back to the yo-yo now and using one bomb. This is another pattern that the boss has, where he just splits. It's not too crazy. And there's also another pattern we didn't see, where he shoots rockets in the sky and then they fall down, but it's also not too crazy. So 4 pieces, last stage, scene 1. Get the first hidden chest because it fills up your energy, but well, we have full energy because we got hit at the boss. Here's the next hidden chest for a bomb up. Get the shurikens here, and yeah, then go further through the stage. This part is kind of messy. I think I'm using a bomb. Yeah, because there are so many enemies, and the birds with the rocks are pretty, yeah, like this. They are pretty annoying, but you can get a hidden chest with a life up here. So I didn't know where to get all the hidden chests. I think I saw a video where someone was getting a lot of this hidden chest, but some of them I just found by playing the game. And yeah, so these birds are pretty annoying with their with their stones, and they messed up my runs very often. I'm waiting here so I can keep the shurikens and don't need to take the fire button. The fire attack, sorry. And I don't want to deal with this bird, so I just ran through the next scene to the next scene. Here are two hidden chests, and now we have the homing rockets. On paper, it sounds very good, but they are a little bit too slow to come out. Yeah, I got hit here, and that's the problem. The other weapons are way faster, so I prefer them over the homing shot big time. Especially the shuriken. I think that's the best weapon because of the angle. You can get a hidden chest here to get some life back. And yeah, you don't want to get hit by the sewer water. Another hidden chest there, but I don't think anything interesting is inside. I think a weapon. This one is interesting because it has a bomb. And now we're approaching the hardest part in this stage, but by accident, I found a way to deal with it. So you first want to get rid of the soldiers. That's the first thing we want to do. And as you can see, those pillars, they dip into the sewer water, so you will die if you stand on it. But by accident, I found out that you can just wait, jump, and then you have some kind of safe spot, more or less. So wait, jump, and you're safe. If you just stand there, you will die, but you will especially want to do it here because you get the 1-up. And with 3 bombs, full life, the perfect weapon, and 2 lives, I think I'm pretty well equipped for this last stage, which is an elevator. And this is a little bit of routing, more or less routing, because you want to deal with the enemies in a certain way. I just found out that for me, using one bomb is, well, the easiest way for me to get through the stage. Yeah, you're riding the elevator and trying to avoid these obstacles. It's nothing too crazy. You just need to play it like 2 or 3 times to know what awaits you. Guys falling down. So if you have the shuriken, you can see it's a pretty big lifesaver because of the angle that it shoots in. So you also don't need to kill all the enemies. There are a few bats you can kill, and you go over to the right, kill some bats, kill this flame spitter thing, kill those goons. It's just standing there and firing away. You need to know where the enemies come from, but yeah, now we're already finished. And this is the last boss. And this boss changes its heads. So what you want to do is go down, stay in the middle, go down, jump up, go down, so they don't hit you with anything. I'm using a bomb here, just in case. This guy just... so the Medusa shoots lasers from her eyes, and this guy jumps up and, yeah, lets this rocks fall down. 2 stupid hits, but in the end, yeah, you can just beat him. You just need to recognize or realize that you have this 3... yeah, what is it? This 3 levels that you can play around with. I like to stay at the back, but this time it's a little bit too close to the right edge, so that's why I went to the other side. Yeah, and you basically try to attack the enemy from behind all the time. So that was the last boss already. The 4 heads, and now the evil Dr. Robotnik ripoff comes back. Oh no, it's not Dr. Robotnik, right? Dr. Robotnik is from Sonic. I think the Mega Man dude is called Dr. Wily. Is it Wily? I thought I messed that up. I meant to say Dr. Wily ripoff. Yeah, but he's not too crazy. You can just shoot him. He walks to you, but yeah, then goes into his space head thing, flies around, throws bombs, and yeah, it's not too crazy. And that's basically the game. And in the end, you can see here, you are allowed to choose the destination A, B, or C. And now let's see what we get. I choose A, and ta-da! We got the treasure. Yeah, and that's basically the game, Spinmaster. It's a very fun little game. I think it's a very nice start for me personally to get a little bit more into the NEOGEO library. If you want, you can play the Arcade Archives version. What bothers me about Arcade Archives, it's great that they yeah, port this to modern console, that you can enjoy it, but I think it needs more save states for practice purposes. But yeah, you can play it on modern consoles if you want. I think that's all. We covered the game pretty well. I might get back to the game eventually, but for now I'm really happy with the clear. I hope you enjoyed this one. A little bit different from the other videos I have or the other stuff I played, but yeah, I really want to keep this going and play different kind of games. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Thank you for staying with me, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.